For 27 years, my family forgot my birthday like it was a glitch. This year, I stayed quiet, bought a lake cabin with a bonus they didn't know about, and posted one photo. Within minutes, the same people who never texted me were suddenly furious and entitled. I learned early how it worked. When I was 7, I sat at the kitchen table with one sad cupcake, one candle, no present. My mom rushed past me with party decorations for my sister's weekend bash. "Happy birthday, sweetie," she said, already yelling for my sister to pick a theme. The house smelled like frosting and excitement. None of it was for me. The walls were covered in my sister's photos, trophies, and future star vibes. My straight A report cards lived on the fridge until they yellowed, then got replaced by a grocery list. My dad wasn't better. He showed up for big moments, but only if there was a crowd. For my birthdays, he had excuses, meetings, calls, anything. One year, he slid a crumpled bill across the table 2 days late and said, "Get yourself something," without looking up. Meanwhile, my sister got themes, balloons, relatives, cameras. She got the whole family acting like her birth was a national holiday. Mine came with silence so loud it made my stomach hurt. I kept telling myself, maybe next year. That lie gets old fast. So yeah, if your family forgot your birthday 27 years in a row, would you remind them on the 28th? I didn't. I let the day come and go like it always did. Meanwhile, the group chat was exploding about my sister's next legendary party. 6 months earlier, I'd been working like a machine. Double shifts, ugly projects, fixing disasters nobody wanted. Then my boss called me in and handed me a performance bonus. A real one. Enough to change my life if I didn't waste it trying to buy love from people who never noticed me. On the morning of my birthday, my phone buzzed. Not a single happy birthday, just a bank alert. I blinked at the number like it was a typo. It wasn't. The money was there, and for once, it was mine. I spent the next 2 weeks quietly house hunting. No announcements, no family plans, no shared keys, and then I found it. A modest cabin on the quieter side of a lake. 2 bedrooms, a crooked dock, a porch that faced the water. The closing date landed on my birthday like the universe finally picked a side. I held the keys in my hand and laughed. Not because it was fancy, because it was peaceful, because nobody could forget it existed. That night, while my sister's party spammed social media, I posted 2 photos of my porch view and a champagne glass. My phone lit up like I'd committed a crime. My mom, "Why didn't you tell us you bought a house?" Then, "That's family property. You don't get to keep it to yourself." My sister, real mature, flexing for strangers. My dad, "Guess money changes people." I stared at the screen until my jaw stopped shaking. Then I typed 4 words. "You have no idea. They didn't cool down. They escalated." "We're coming up for a family weekend," my mom wrote, like it was already booked. They talked about bringing kids, food, games, turning my quiet into their circus. So I sent one last message. "Don't bother. The gate will be locked." The next morning, I heard tires on gravel. I stepped behind the curtain. Then my mom grabbed the padlocked gate and rattled it hard. Next, my sister yanked the chain like anger could snap steel. Then my dad got out slowly and just stared at the lock. After that, my mom shouted my name into the trees. Then silence hit and nobody moved. Finally, they started arguing with each other instead. And then, one by one, they climbed back in and drove away. I didn't wave. I didn't open the gate. I made fresh coffee in my own kitchen. Weeks passed. The messages changed from rage to bargaining. "Let's talk. Let's do therapy. Be an adult." I ignored most of it, not to be cruel, just because I was done being their afterthought. 3 months later, a package showed up at my job. A birthday card. Late, of course. Signed by all 3 like they barely knew me. Behind it was an old photo I'd never seen. Me as a little kid on a swing, laughing. My sister behind me, pushing. A moment before favorites and roles got assigned, I pinned the photo on my cabin corkboard. Not as forgiveness, not as an invitation. Just proof that I wasn't born invisible. Someday, maybe we rebuild something healthier, but not yet. For now, the locked gate and the quiet lake are my peace.